everyone, I'm Astha. Today I'm going to walk you through interview rounds conducted as a part of Google's Program Manager hiring process. At the end of this video, you should have a good understanding of what to expect in this interview, what your interviewers are looking for, and a couple of tips on how to prepare for it. As a quick intro, Prepfully offers anonymous mock interviews with someone who has worked in your target company and role, alongside a host of other interview prep services, recorded interviews, interview questions, and guides. So in this context, we've got a lot of Google program managers who help candidates with mocks and advice and who have put together relevant content. This video being an example of it. So, on to the Google Program Manager interview. In a nutshell, this interview focuses on your ability to demonstrate core program management competencies. There are 3 interview stages. The first is a phone screen with the recruiter. The second is a phone screen with the hiring manager and a couple of program managers. The third and last stage is the on-site loop that has multiple interviews. Let's start with round 1. After your application is screened, you will begin your interview with Google. By speaking with the recruiter over the phone and in this interview, they will want to know how good a fit you are for the role and for Google. So be prepared to discuss your background and why you're such a great candidate for the program manager role. In this interview, the recruiter is trying to get a brief understanding of your role-related knowledge and experiences, and along with this, your overall exposure to product management and your flexibility to fit this profile. An important tip to keep in mind for this round is that Google is always looking for leadership and Googliness. That is, if you have a set of core traits that resonate with Google's values. You will usually work in cross-functional teams, and different team members are expected to step up and lead at different points in a project's life cycle as and when their skills are required. So be sure to show the interview that you have leadership skills that are adapted in diverse situations. Let's move on to round 2. Following the recruiter screen, you will be interviewed by a hiring manager along with a couple of program managers. This interview is usually over the phone as well. The questions you will be asked in this round are similar to the ones that will be asked in the next round, which is the on-site round. You should be particularly prepared for behavioral, technical, and program management questions. There will be 2 subparts to this interview. One would be with the hiring manager and the other with the program managers. In this interview, you will be tested on your technical and core product knowledge. The interviewers will also look for a demonstration of your potential to come up with ideas in a short period of time. A couple of important tips for this round. 1. Don't forget to provide data and statistics to emphasize the impact you made in your previous projects. This lets your interviewer understand not only your overall accomplishments, but also the extent of your impact. And 2, ask questions. This demonstrates your interest in Google and the role that you're applying for, and also your diligence in researching the firm. A couple of sample questions asked in this round are: the first question is, you have 12 months to launch a new product. Explain how you would handle this process in detail. And the second question is, what 5 slides will you be using if you were to present to the CEO of the company? This concludes round 2, and if you've been with us till now, make sure to also check out the mock interview link in the description below. Prepfully offers mock interviews with Google program managers who will take you as close as you can get to a real interview. Okay then, back to the interview process. You're now at the last and final stage, which is the on-site round with multiple interviews. These interviews will be the true test. You'll spend an entire day at one of Google's offices, and the interview questions you will face will fall into one of 3 broad categories. The first is the program management category. Here, you will be questioned on project management, collaboration with cross-functional teams, and implementations at different stages of the project life cycle. You should demonstrate your core PM competencies, which are product ideation, brainstorming, prioritization, MVP strategizing, execution metrics, and iteration skills. One of our recent Prepfully candidates reported a particularly interesting question asked during the onsite. Think about how you would answer it. The question was, have you achieved more as a result of solo effort or teamwork? This is quite a tricky question because you need to balance out your ability to be an individual contributor and at the same time show your impact through teamwork. The second category is behavioral questions, where you will be tested on your previous work experience, motivation for applying for the job, and the ability to resolve conflict. Make sure to keep answers for the expected questions, why Google and why you, ready. The third and the last category will be of technical questions, where you will be evaluated on the skills and experience relevant to the job or the functional field you're applying for. In addition to these interviews, you will typically have lunch with a fellow program manager. Keep in mind that this lunch conversation is an opportunity for you to ask questions about working at Google. During this time, the program manager may not be officially interviewing you, but you should respond as if they are. So that's all from me. This is our guidance from Prepfully on how to rock the Google Program Manager interview. Once you feel ready for some practice or just want a sense check of your preparation level, you can book an anonymous mock interview with a Google Program Manager on Prepfully. There's a link in the description below. In addition, we've linked to a bunch of useful resources for this interview. There's a written guide which goes into way more depth and also contains sample interview questions for all the other interview types. If you have follow-up questions about the interview, ask in the comments below. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like and subscribe. Thanks and good luck.
Thanks for watching the video. If you liked it, please subscribe. Our website is prepfully.com. We've got lots of interview questions there. You can also schedule a mock interview with one of our experts. You can find the link in the description below. All the best from us at Prepfully, and we hope you totally rock your interview.